nominated my dear friend Deanne for the car giveaway, knowing that a car would change her life. It would give her access to being independent and taking charge of her life. Deanne is a single mother of 6 children. Deanne has 2 youngest children, and they are twins. Bryce and Autumn graduated 8th grade in the summer and started high school this year. Unfortunately, her youngest Autumn is suffering from some serious medical issues that didn't get addressed properly in 8th grade, leading her to miss a lot of schooling due to headaches and seeing a doctor who just thought it was growing pains and that she'd grow out of it, and that there would be routes out. She had a health emergency at the after graduation at the end of June that led her to go to Lurie's Children's Hospital and being diagnosed with systematic juvenile lupus. Autumn suffered strokes within her brain because the lupus has affected her neurologically within her whole neurological system. She is seeking treatment, getting chemo treatments on a weekly basis. She has physical therapy, she has occupational therapy, all doctor's appointments that are not local. With Deanne's lack of car, the insurance has a system where they can have a contracted driver help and take you to rides. And with Autumn missing a couple of those rides because she got admitted into a hospital and then was too sick to actually make it to a doctor's appointment, on the next trip when the driver came to take them to an appointment, he was actually late and told them that he had to pick up somebody else. They wanted to get out of the car and he wouldn't let them and locked the doors. Autumn unlocked the door and opened the door, and both Autumn and the mom jumped out of the car. Because they did that, company will no longer give them the complimentary rides to the doctor. So Deanne has been posting on Facebook asking if anybody can give her a ride, and numerous times when people aren't able to help with a ride, people have helped giving her a lift.
As far as public transportation, Autumn has a very compromised immunity. For it to take public transportation down to Lurie's or to the hospitals or treatment, it's not easy.
And with the lupus, she can't be in the sun, so during the summer she can't be outside. In the wintertime when the sun is out, she has to be fully covered. There's many precautions, and having a car would be so much beneficial for Autumn to get into a car, to make it to her doctor's appointments. Also at the summer, when Autumn was diagnosed with lupus, her twin, Bryce, is getting ready to go into high school, and he wanted to go to live with Dad, and Bryce's dad took Deanne to court for custody, and through a judge, Deanne has used all her resources that could go into a car to pay bills, to pay for a lawyer. The judge did decide that Bryce is at the age where if he wanted to go to Lincoln Way and play football, then he had the right to do that, and Bryce moved in with his dad. But within that custody agreement is that Deanne is responsible for transportation to bring both Autumn, and then when it's time to visit Bryce, that she has to go and pick him up. Unfortunately, without a car, she's relying on Bryce's dad, in which unfortunately in that relationship ended between mom and dad because of domestic violence. And it's putting mom in an uncomfortable position, in which is giving dad a little bit of power to ask Deanne favors for doing acts of kindness for Deanne and transporting their children on her behalf. So giving Deanne a car would give her the independence in which she wouldn't have to rely on somebody putting her in an uncomfortable position and asking for things in which are very inappropriate, and put the focus back on her children and let them thrive.
A glimmer of hope in the darkness that's on us. As I said before, it's really hard to ask for anything for help. At this time, I'm not asking for me. I feel I'm asking for my children, because it is very difficult to have to lose my independence once again and have to depend on somebody that I want to be free. But most importantly, I want to be the mom, have the ability to be the mom that my kids need. It doesn't hurt.